Okay, just so you know, this isn't video or photograph. The best I could do was redraw what I saw, so I used Photoshop. This was June 15th at about 11:30 p.m. 2013. This was the Salt Lake County area. Looking up, we were just looking at stars, my neighbor and I. And going south to north, I saw this oval-shaped, he called it bubble-shaped, and you were barely able to see it really. I couldn't tell if it was transparent or just so dark. That's as best I could do. And it had these two dots, one on each side of the oval. They weren't really lights. You could just see something. And it was moving pretty fast in a straight line across the sky. And it was about as big as the moon. So there's, just for reference, we were turned the other way from the moon. So I have no idea what it was. It made no sound at all, and it moved in a very straight line and consistent speed. And we saw satellites that night too. Those are easy to see moving around. And I'd guess that this was, at least 5 times faster than the speed of a satellite, which all the satellites I seem to notice move at a fairly consistent speed. They all seem to be the same. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not an astronomer or space tech guy at all. Anyway, but the other weird thing about this was that the way it moved, it didn't move. There's a line. It didn't move like you're throwing a football. It moved in this direction, so it's askew here. So it just moved really straight, but off center like that. So went straight across the sky, and then it kind of, how you can see the city lights, and they make the sky not black like if you're out in the middle of the forest. So it kind of got lost in the city lights, and that was it. Didn't see it again that night. No idea what it was. And very, like if I filmed it, even if I got the camera out in time, which was only up maybe 8 seconds at the most, if I even started recording, I really doubt the camera would have been able to pick it up because it was so subtle and faint. And I would have thought maybe my eyes were going weird, but my neighbor saw the same thing. So anyway, I just figured I'd put this up in case somebody else saw something one night and said, hey, has anybody else seen anything like this flying around? Now, there are military bases around. I have no idea. Could it be something that they're working on and flying around at night? Possibly. I have no idea. But if anybody else has seen some bubble-like shape with two lights, I don't know if they're lights. They weren't emitting any light, but you could see something moving across the sky, and this is the best I could do to what it looked like. So these weren't like, really low light bulbs turned down. It was just something here, in an oval shape, kind of bubbly around it. Really weird, and again, about as big as the moon, from what I could guess.